If you're in no contact and you want to get some guidance or tarot reading about your situation, like whether the person is thinking about you or they forgot about you, moved on, whatever bullshit going on, stick around. And if you don't want, scroll. Who really cares? Now listen, I'm very sick. Very, very sick. Got flu, fever, throat pain, all over. No, they're not COVID positive. It's negative. But I was thinking, I was doing rest for a couple of days and I got so many messages. Didi, what happened to you? You didn't post. That's the reason. And many of you sent me messages asking for a reading, which I could not reply. This is the reason. Now I will reply back to all of you when I get a little bit better. All right. So till then, have some patience with me. And you might see this video after 1 month. So don't consider that, oh, you were sick. So today is maybe 9th of the October. So I hope in another 2 days I'll be fine. Anyways, lecture is ending. So let me see, find out what is your person doing or thinking, overall energy of the no contact. And before I do that, scam alert, honey. I have only one account in TikTok, 75k plus followers, Divine Mother's Guidance. Only one account in Instagram, Divine Mother's Guidance. Outside Australia, only way to make payment to use Piali DMG, the only PayPal account. People are also making scam alerts in my daughter, savage daughter of mine. A little bit of mom thing, you know. She's quite no. Anyways, that's listen to me. So what I was saying, yeah, and outside Australia, the only option to make the payment is Piali DMG is the only PayPal account. Let me see what is your person thinking or doing or overall energy of the no contact. 5 cards. Okay. Okay, this is what's going on. 9 of Wands. 5 of Cups. I don't take reverse of this. 3 of Cups. Queen of Wands. Judgment. Honey, your person is trying to make a decision. Excuse me. They are extremely negative at this moment. They are feeling extremely negative about the situation. And it looks like overall, both of you become so negative. In this connection, being for quite a long time, it's been like you guys are just seeing the half glass empty kind of a situation. So no matter each other has a feeling like no matter how much I am trying to do my best for this connection, that is not being enough for that person. It can happen. We all go through that moment. You know, even we know that the person we are dealing with, they're doing their best, but still we sometimes feel like we are not happy about. We are all human, you know. I'm not judging you for that, honey. That can happen. Or also the other person can also happen. But you know what? The thing is, this is a part of life. We are all human. We cannot be perfect all the time. We cannot be using 100% of our brain. At times, we do feel like, very illogical. We feel like they could do anything better than that. They could have done blah, 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 blah. We all do that. That's normal. And that's okay. Like, it's not okay, but yeah, it happens. Like sometimes we express that and we piece of the other person. They say, no, what the fuck? I'm trying my best, but still this person is like crazy. And then fight happens. You separate and you don't talk. You go for no contact, and this kind of a blocking energy. This is a blocking energy. It can be they blocked you on the social media or somewhere, or you blocked them, or if they didn't, it's like maybe the lowest communication or not that open-hearted thing, the heart block. So this can be the situation. So that happens, at times we when we love somebody, my cards are all scattered. That's a different story. In what I'm saying, like at times we become, when we are in a love relationship, at time we really switch off all our logical things. You might be seeing that you might be a very logical person doing in a very best in your profession or whatever you are. People might be coming to you for your advice, but when it comes a love relationship, you probably are like a child. You're just like a child, because what happens when we are in a relationship, that brings our deepest, darkest trauma of our heart, like a childhood trauma. So many times we behave like a child, which our childhood trauma comes on the surface. So maybe you guys, even that person gave their best or tried their best, but you feel, no, that's not good. They could have done something more. But logically, that is their best up to their ability. But for the moment, you probably be logical. You probably be very, oh, why didn't you come to me? Because I wanted to see. But that person probably had some work to do, which they could not finish and they could not come. But you become totally logical and you start saying, you could have done that. You could have done that. I do that all the time. Like my expectation, because I'm a human. We are all human. We do that. That happens and the fight happens. But the thing is, you remember one thing. It's not important that Fight is something that you can't avoid in a relationship. It just always happens when two people are connected. They even fight even more. Okay, but the fact is, depends like what kind of fight, how you made the other person feel, and then how quickly and like smoothly you come back to that normal rhythm of the relationship. Okay, remember that. So whenever when you get a fight, I understand it's a very distressful situation. You probably go through, oh my gosh, is it end of the relationship because I can't live without them. So remember, the other person also feeling bad, but they might have felt different way. Like they might have feel hurt, they might have feel neglected, they might have feel judged, or whatever in their fucking mind going on. I don't know, whatever bullshit. But I can sense that this person is not happy. But at the end of the day, this person sees you. They're very, very attractive. They are really, really feel attracted to you. There's a lot of attraction between you two guys. Okay, and I also see that reconciliation card. There might be also a potential third party. Don't have to be like I see the reconciliation around the fall time. So in many cases, you guys are in a fall season. That might be something around the end of October when the Halloween starts. So they're showing me the pumpkin, so it's giving me the time of Halloween. So many of you might go through a reconciliation around that time, or come back to the relationship. I see there might be children involved in the connection. This person knows that they have to make a decision that whatever may happen, it can be due to some children or some other family members involved into the situation. As I said, third party, don't have to be a romantic partner. So it looks like this maze or whatever it is, it might be due to some third party. I cannot show this because the naked pictures, and TikTok will block my video. That shit thing happens. Anyways, listen. So might be some children or other family members interfered or something connected to that. So again, remember one thing, honey. When you are dealing with somebody, that person, whenever they came in front of you, whatever the baggages they had in their bag, that makes the person who they are. So you met a person at the age of 20, 30, 40, 50. They have walked a path without you. And that path, there are multiple people involved in their life. Multiple commitment they had in their life. Multiple karmas they had in their life. So when you just see the person, you just see the person. You cannot scoop out the person only. You accept the person with all the baggages and all the things they had. Because you choose the person, you like the person, you love the person. And the person, whatever they are, is just because of whatever they had in their baggages, in their bag. The path they walked in. Okay, don't forget that. So yes, I understand this is a situation where it's an understanding problem. Something came up. You or the lady overreacted. There was some dissatisfaction in the heart, but I see reconciliation vibe here. So I'm sensing that there will be reconciliation coming up. Okay, and I hope that helps. And if it doesn't resonate with you, this is not your reading. Do not fit yourself into the reading. Do not claim a reading which doesn't match you. Okay, because collective reading is, I showed up with my beautiful face on your sick face actually at this moment, but I'm still beautiful. Anyways, so I came up on your For You page doesn't mean that this reading is for you. This can be for your friend Rebecca, or it can be for Tom, Dick, Harry, anybody else. It's not for you if it is not fitting you. Okay, so Karens and people who are like always try to put negative comments on other people's post, honey, have a life. It's not matching with you. This is not your reading. Okay, stop bullshitting. Anyways, so if you want to book a private reading, you can send me a message, and I think about another two days I'll be fine, and I'll be start taking bookings, most likely from Thursday, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, take care, love you.